Monica.
The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And of course, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Southern Belle? Thank you for being here. What's up, Casey? The homie Casey is here. What's up, Niqua? Thank you for coming. Who else? We got Scene Cat. Thank you for coming. Queen B Moore. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody in Baltimore. What's up, D Jones? Thank you for being here. Shout out to all my members, my moderators. Vegas won't be here. She got some stuff to do. But Just Curious and Stephanie, they should be on their way. Mina probably is busy, but you know, we love all our mods. You know, I don't pay them, so I can't force them to be. What's up, Miss Darnell? Thank you for coming. What's up, Peach Tea? What's up, everybody? Melanated Drip. Thank you. Yeah, she kicked out the sober living, y'all. What's up, Valerie? Whose content am I using? No, I'm not using anybody's content. You know, I usually don't play anybody. Was that supposed to be shady? No, I don't play anybody's. I did last episode. I did play somebody's content because I wanted you to hear their words or whatever. Shout out to Megan Kniff. Megan Kniff, I think that's how you say her name, but I did play part of her video. But you know, I just give you the rough synopsis of what happened, and then y'all can go ahead and check yourself, you know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What's up, Robin's Nest, Tiffany Glass, Andrea Nelson? Damn, we got everybody and their mama up in here. Okay, Winnie, shout out to Winnie. What's up, Simply Diamond? Thank you. And yeah, more. They probably should have left her in jail. What's up, Deborah C? So this is the issue. I think when you are not a mental health specialist or someone who deals with people with special needs, what's up, ID Jones? When you're not one of those people who deal with those kind of people, or you're not trained to deal with them, I think it's best you leave them alone. I'm just going to be honest. You know, there's people who have dealt with people with mental illness and, you know, people with special needs. I feel that if you're not trained to deal with that and you're not hands-on with the situation, it's best to leave it alone. Right, Melanie Jones? And this is one of those situations it probably was best to leave it alone, but of course they didn't because, yeah, let's make content. You know, other than me saying I wanted to put together my fantasy reality show, I've never really talked about the whole Jag thing since she's been out or whatever. It was all like, okay, well, they freed her. All right, let's move on. For me personally, this is a lady that obviously has issues, and for us to like beat down on her, granted, she's not a damsel in distress at all. Like, let's put that out there. You know, she is who she is. She definitely gets out what she definitely gets back what she puts out. So she's definitely not innocent at all. However, just for me, I was all like, okay, well, she's out. There's not really any update, you know, like what else more is there? And again, I feel like for us as YouTubers and bloggers or whatever, that's not our responsibility really to free her or help her or anything like that. Now, as much as I don't like the other people that's quote unquote her friends that drag her, um, that's her family or her husband or whatever they want to claim that he is, husband, lifetime partner, whatever. That's their responsibility to deal with all this, honestly. Granted, if they don't want to deal with it, maybe that's a sign like, yeah, let's back away and not deal with it. Because honestly, if you're not used to this, and I'll be honest, like I don't know the first thing about trying to get somebody bailed out or anything like that. I guess you call a bail's bondsman and then they help you out. I don't know anything about that. And I think also for these people who are quote unquote trying to help her, you don't know anything about that either. And you're dealing with someone who's not even in the same state as you. You can't check on her, you can't make sure how she's doing. You basically are putting your hands or your trust in other people's hands, and you don't even know what's going on. Like there's some mystery lady that they won't say her name, who her name is, that was also helping Jag. That's the one who put her name down and bailed her out. um the lawyer was supposed to be trying to help her and stuff like that, but I think her going into a facility would probably be the best thing, like a mental health facility. But the sober living or the motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, that was not the right place for her to go. And it's funny because everything works out great. Oh, this place is so lovely. And then all of a sudden she'll turn and say, she'll start with the conspiracy theories. What's up, MB? She'll start with the conspiracy theories like, oh, they're doing this to me, they're doing that. And it's not consistent. Whenever Jag doesn't like you, all of a sudden you're the worst person ever. You know, once she doesn't like you, you're the worst person ever. But beforehand, she's love bombing you, saying that you're great and all this other stuff. But now she doesn't like the facility that she was in. She felt like she should have had her own room. Now, I kind of agree with that because I don't think Jag should have been sharing with nobody because can you imagine sleeping next to Jag? We be honest, yo. I know I'm trying not to mix this with comedy because it's a real situation, y'all. But can you imagine sleeping next to Jag and having to keep one eye open, just like one eye, just like keep it open because this lady probably going to try to poison you in your sleep. She's probably going to try to, do something crazy. I cannot trust being in a room with Jag. So Jag was sharing a room. So it's 175 for her to for 7 days, which that's a great deal. I can't even lie about that. 175 for a room or a bed or whatever for 7 days. Shoot. I only pay $250 a month. And like I said, I'm still not addressing that. I'm not even going to get, I'm not even addressing whatever y'all think I pay. That's what I pay. You live in your uncle's house. You live in your mama's basement. All right. Okay. Whatever. Shout out to the hospital picture crew. Make sure y'all hit that like button. But 175 a week or whatever, that's actually pretty good. Especially, okay, so I've been trying to go to LA, right? And I will be down there, by the way, you guys. Hit me up if you're in the LA area. Just for 4 days, it's like four something just to stay down there. And I'm all like, damn, these hotel prices. Granted, I'm going around the 4th of July weekend, and then the BET Awards is going to be there. So yeah, I'm going kind of like at a time where it's going to be more expensive, but yeah, these hotels and stuff are expensive. So the 175 actually is not that bad. I'll trade you. Right, we could trade. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. No. Yes, the hospital picture crew. But the 175 gets her a bed and a room. So that's what it is, but she has to share it. So if she wanted her own room, it'd be 75 times 2. So, basically whatever money that they had left in the GoFundMe, that's what they're using to fund this. So then I'm kind of thinking like, well, did her lawyer not hook her up with like somewhere to go? Like, that would be my thing. Like the lawyer should have put her in some kind of state-funded facility, but maybe they just and that's the thing too. I think they rushed to get her out to prove a point because it was all like, I want to beat Tokyo Tony or I want to prove Tokyo Tony wrong. You know what I mean? That's what it honestly felt like. Yes, let's prove Tokyo Tony wrong. You know? Hold on, y'all. What does that mean? But it looked like I want to prove Tokyo Tony wrong. That's what I want to do. I want to prove her wrong. So let's get her out of jail. Not like, let's make sure we set her up in the right area, right place where she can actually be taken care of because she can't do for herself. You know what I mean? The lady cannot do for herself. She has to be somebody who let me create a couple of mods real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm a plug some of you guys to be mods real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me look at the chat. Thank you, Just Curious. Okay, Just Curious is here. Okay. Who can I trust? Who can I run to? Okay, I don't even know if y'all know how to mod, but I added some of y'all. Okay. All right. We good? All right. Hold on. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can still hear me, and put a 1 in the chat if you can. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear and see me, please. Okay, there they go again. Yeah. Okay, let me also put this on subscribers only. Hold on, y'all. And usually I don't do this either, put it on subscriber only because I'm not no punk and I'm not afraid. But for this one, I have to do that. Okay, and y'all should have already been subscribed to the goddamn channel. What's up, Perry? Y'all should have already been subscribed to the goddamn channel. So if you didn't subscribe, that's on you. And congratulations to me. I made it to 34K. Some people said I've been stuck at 33,000 for 5 months. Like they know. All right, here we go. I turn it on subscriber only. Okay, we good. And so up to 20 minutes. So in another 20 minutes, I'll have to change that. Okay, so anyway. So I think I was talking, I'll just repeat myself if you guys didn't hear it. So Jag is now complaining about how the facility is, how horrible it's being ran. They cut off the landline and the internet. Her internet is not working. What she was doing was going on their computer and leaving troll comments against people under the housing or whatever the name of the company is. She was leaving hate comments and like spamming people. Now, I don't think I ever got spammed with any of that because like I said, once Jag got out, I did a video and then I never addressed it again. Thank you, Stephanie. I never addressed it again. So I don't know if I got any of those troll comments or anything like that, but allegedly she was under their email address and trolling, YouTubers and stuff like that. And again, it's one of those things where, damn, you still can't just be a normal human being. Like you literally have to be a troll still. Like who cares about what's going on in YouTube? I would just be caring about my freedom. Let me tell you, if I ever get locked up, just know that I'm going to be as humble as I can possibly be. I ain't going to be talking shit. I ain't going to be doing none of that. I'm going to be as humble as possible. Trust me, if I ever get locked up. Y'all gonna see me in my mugshot. My mugshot, I'm be crying. Yeah, I ain't gonna play it like I'm hard or nothing like that. No, I'll be like, help me, please. And y'all better not let me sit in jail for more than a weekend. Now, if I get arrested on the weekend, okay, I gotta stay in there until Monday. But if y'all let me in there, how long was Jack in there? Like 2 months? Oh, I'm coming for y'all. Trust me. Yeah, anyway, that's here nor there, right? Um, but Jag is literally being the biggest troll ever, and you're not in the position to be a troll. What's up, Inspired? Um, you're not in the position to be a troll. You're in the position right now to keep your effing mouth shut and get better. That's what position that you're in, you know? So her complaining about having to share a room, again, I think that's great for her to have her own room, but you got to pay more. Her not having her own room, she's complaining about the lady who owns the place and stuff like that. Making up conspiracy theories and all that. People they're not going to play with you like that. And like I said, that's why I was all like, because where she is like a sober living place. She needs to be in some kind of mental something, something. A sober living, I don't think they deal with people with mental illness. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys know, do sober living, do they deal with people with mental illness? Like they probably deal with people who are a little, affected by the drugs, alcohol, and stuff like that. But like actual mental illness, I don't think they deal with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't enough drugs in the world to, I can read it here, for her to act together. Right, exactly. You're right, Paradise. Yeah, and now she's probably, and I don't know this for a fact, but she's probably going to talk about, oh yeah, I need to sue them, and they did this to me, and they erased evidence. It's always somebody else's fault. It's never Jag. And some people say she's a narcissist, but I don't think, it's more than just her being a narcissist. It's deeper. We don't have much here like they like that though in Texas. Oh, okay. So this was probably like the best solution then, Stephanie. Yeah, this was the best that they could do for her. So, well, hell, let me go ahead and give the spoiler alert. So now the lady is on the run, allegedly, and her and another girl got kicked out the place. So now they're on the run. They're trying to, I don't want to say escape, but they got kicked out, and so who knows what else is going to happen? And her YouTuber friend was said that he was tired of giving her money and supplying her with this and that and worried about food and Jag. He feels like he's being used or whatever. But this is what you wanted. You wanted her to be out. You wanted to free her. So you have to deal with the repercussions. This is on you. You just can't free somebody and be like, oh, well, I did my job. No, you have to deal with everything else that comes with it. And I guess her YouTuber friend was in the hospital because, with stress and anxiety and stuff like that. I would feel bad. Now, I don't want nobody to die, but, I would feel bad, but I don't feel bad. Like, you took this responsibility on. And so now you stress, have bad anxiety. You asked for this. You asked to be a part of this whole thing. You could have just been like, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with me. My hands are washed, y'all. I cannot, and it's nothing wrong with admitting that you cannot handle it. It's nothing wrong with admitting like, hey, I'm not equipped to handle this. I'm not equipped to handle with anybody with mental illness. I know this for me. I'm not equipped for that. Now, if I was put in that scenario where I would have to be equipped for it, yes, I definitely do my due diligence. But, for right now, I'm not equipped to handle somebody with mental illness. And especially if I'm not there, and granted, sometimes, our subscribers, and trust me, I love my AT2ers. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all at all. But sometimes we got to be your daddy, your therapist, your lover. We got to be everything in one. And so sometimes as a content creator, you take on others' energy. And I hopefully nobody gets offended by this, and like Perry would know what I'm talking about. But see how I put it off on Perry. But sometimes, we be going through our own shit, right? And then what is it? He's in Mexico in BBL. Y'all are ridiculous. Oh my God. But yeah, you take on every, I want to be your lover, your lover, your friend, your therapist, spiritual advisor. And like, I love having conversation with you guys, but it'd be a lot when you go through your own shit. And so sometimes I have to wean off people a little bit and give it time and space. But I feel like, we're human beings. And I think for him, he should have said something like, yo, I think, I can't handle this. I can't do this. But of course, anything for a click and a view, you'll do it. She did exactly what she said she do. How many things she should have been let out? Do a poll, AT2. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So let's go ahead and do a 30-second countdown. Do you think Jag should have been freed? Yes or no? Let's go. Okay, Silos, I like your comment. That was a good one. Okay. I go back and forth with this, right? And the reason why is because do I believe jail is the best place? No, I don't think jail is the best place. However, as I understand, Texas doesn't have that many options. So jail was the best place for her to be, you know? But yeah, definitely, I don't think she should have been released without an actual plan. I think this plan, I guess the thing was to get her out, show that she's competent and that she's able to, but no, it's not going to show that she's competent. If anything, it shows that she needs some more goddamn help. Excuse me. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to help herself, y'all. And again, it's not even just about the medication, even though I think she's lying about the medication. She said the medication made her bleed from the mouth, her tongue got swollen and stuff like that. I think that's gingivitis. I don't think she had an allergic reaction to the medication. I think she had gingivitis. Like when you don't brush your teeth, you get gingivitis. So I think the gingivitis is what made her tongue swollen and, gave her gingivitis and all that shit. I don't think it was the medication. But if you're not taking the steps and the proper tools to go ahead and get you some help, there's nothing we can do, Literally, there's nothing we can do. You just gonna be who you are. And again, you cannot try to change somebody who doesn't want to be helped. She doesn't want the help at all. Hold up, Houston has the largest medical center in the country. Oh, they do. Okay. And you mean to tell me that they don't have adequate medical health facilities? Now, you have to remember, she is in Dallas. Now, that might be true for Houston, but she's in Dallas. And even then, because even here in California, there's still like a wait list. Like it's not like, oh, you automatically go or anything like that. So maybe instead of being on the wait list, they thought, oh, let's put her in sober living. But and that's another thing too. So sober living, I still go back to the whole what's up, Amanda? Yeah, Dallas. I still go back to the whole thing about mental health. This is sober living for people with mental health issues. Like, did they think her drinking and, the fentanyl weed, did they feel like those things contributed to her mental health? Is that why she was put in sober living? Like, for me, you're only in sober living if it's alcohol, drugs, blah, blah, blah. I don't think mental health is for sober. Like, I don't think that has anything with you being sober. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I don't think that has anything to do with that. Yeah, she on the run part three. Rock Nation. Shout out to Rock Nation. Uh, but yeah, she's on the run, and so well, that was the cliffhanger that we got from Dookie Way station head. So we still don't know, what the other parts are. So and that's another thing too. If you're really concerned about your friend, why are you giving these different stages and parts on what's going on? If you want to give an update on what's happening to her, what she's doing, boom, that's it. Oh, you know what, Andrea, I forgot you like work in that kind of. Well, never mind. I don't want to dox you or anything like that, but I think this is your area of expertise, right? Well, substance use disorder is definitely mental health related. Oh, okay. But even then, I was just saying, like, I don't think for her issue is that she, too many, extracurricular activities that's causing her the mental breakdown and stuff like that. What did Patricia? What Casey say? I gotta go back to his comment. Sober living houses will transport you to your mental health appointment if the judge. Oh, thank you, Kennedy. Ding, 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 ding. Kennedy's in Cali, so she would know. Yeah. Okay, that's what it is, you guys. Okay. Oh, damn, it's too far up. And shout out to everybody coming in the room. I see Levon, I see Kay, I see Lola. But yeah, I don't think whatever is going on with her is not helping. It's not making the situation better. And again, if her family is not there and her quote unquote husband is not there, what's up, Nisha? It's not too much we can do. It's not too much we can do. Right, though, AT2, she needs more psychiatric help than a sober living facility may provide. Exactly. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, but thank you guys for educating me. Sober living can be used for mental health. However, that's not the best for her. Okay, got it. So is the person that put their name on the bond going to remove it? That's a good question. I don't know. Because right now, she's with the girl that she got kicked out with. What's up, Gracia? Thank you for coming. But yeah, she's with the person that she got kicked out with. So it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on with the girl. If she's going to go to all her appointments now, like what's really going to happen? I can see her, honestly ending up back in jail. Sober living personnel are not equipped to deal with mentally disabled patients. I have worked with mentally disabled people for over 25. Oh, thank you, Mills. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 25 years, and we do not mix the two. Okay, thank you, Mills. I appreciate that. Yeah. Like I said, it's two different things, but I think that was their only option. So there was all like, let's just put her in here. But then again, if you lay down with Gummy, that will try. Right. Okay, you're saying the attorney. Okay. No, there's some other girl that's supposed to be responsible for her. Like, yeah, the attorney helped, but there's some other girl that is kind of like the liaison between her YouTuber friends, and she lives in the area. Y'all heard this before, right? I'm not sure who that friend is, though. Jag was going to stay in jail until available in the mental health the mental hospital. SCW and Queen Payne got her out. Due it's their fault that she is on the street. Exactly. Perry said maybe they think sober living might help her get off the crack. Yo, Perry, remember she got mad at you when you said, yeah, Jack, you just got to take your medication? And she was like, medication? And she got hella offended. What's up, Transcript? Queen Mo, live in Houston, and Harris County Psychiatric Center has new building. Plus, there is a neuropsychiatric center, 5th floor of Ben Tome. Is it Ben Tome? Did I say that right? Plus, private might not be enough beds, though. Oh, okay. So Transcript is in Houston. She said there might not be enough beds and stuff like that. Just stop through. It's loud where I am. Oh, okay. Thank you. What did Stephanie say? Hold on, let me get Stephanie real quick. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. She said the girl that she's on the run with, Brandy. Brandy Genuine's child. No, I don't think it's Legina. I don't think it's Legina. Oh Lord. Hopefully not. What's up, Pretoria? She cannot be on the street now. Yeah, this is the wrong place for her to be. Oh, and also make sure you guys hit that like button too. How many likes are we at right now? And another thing, I was just thinking, since she's not where she's supposed to be, can she get picked up again? Because that's my thought process. She can get picked up again because she's not where she's supposed to be. When you're out on bond, aren't you supposed to be like whatever you put down as your address? That's where you have to be, right? I've never been a criminal. Y'all got to explain. Y'all got to explain how it is. But don't you have to be where you're supposed to be when you're bonded out? I thought so too. Okay. I'm not okay. D Jones said yes. Okay, that's what I thought. You got to be where you're supposed to be. You can't be, wherever you want to. Oh, okay. Makeup Diva said she can't. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, because I'm thinking like she gonna get picked up again because you basically left where you were supposed to be. Let me see. Lyrica said, no, that's not true, but she has to call them and let them know that she is now homeless and that she needs to find an address. Oh, okay, so she does have to call them. Okay, but Lyrica, I think the problem is she ain't got a phone. Well, probably the girl that she with got a phone, but yeah. So she just needs to call them and then say that she's homeless. But damn, if she's homeless, like, will they even let her stay out? That's the thing. That's what I'm wondering. If she's homeless, will they let her stay out? This doesn't sound like something they would, because she already been on the run. Casey says she Jay-Z and Beyonce, she on the run. Thank you. Yes, and thank you for hitting that like button as well too. Yes, they can't lock her up for being homeless. Okay. So they can't lock her up for being homeless. Okay, got you. I thought that was the terms of her getting bonded out. She needed an address. Yeah, exactly. I thought that too. That was the term. She needed whatchamacallit, an address. Okay. I was trying to drop the link to see if you guys wanted to come in, but it's not letting me. I don't know what's going on here. I'll probably need to do it on my phone. Hold on, let me do it on my phone, just in case you guys want to say anything. And remember, don't try to overtalk me. Don't try to steal my shine and my spotlight. Be respectful. Don't do all that cussing. Also, don't get up here and ask me about a whole bunch of other YouTubers. I do not want to address it. Y'all know how I do. Oh no, why can't I see the chat, y'all? Damn, what the hell is going on? Okay, let me try this one more time. All right, technical difficulties, but we still here, y'all. We still rocking and rolling. The show do not stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And we ain't a part of Bad Boy either. All right, I'm going to do it through my phone. I'm going to be gone just for a minute, y'all. Hold on. Guest. And if you hear me breathing heavy, it's because my nose is stuffed up. I think I'm getting sick, y'all. Hold on. It's not just because I'm fat. I know that's what y'all are going to say. Oh, you fat. That's why you breathe. You know what? There's actually skinny people who breathe hard too. I just want to let y'all know that before y'all judge me and shit. Hold on. Okay, I went ahead and pinned up the link. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you hear me. Or I should say see me. All right. Let me go back here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what to say, y'all. It's kind of like it is what it is now. I wish her the best. Like I don't want to see her you know, hurt or any. You said I need to stop listening to the voice. I don't want to see her, you know, hurt or anything like that. But she gotta want to help. I can't stress over, you know, what's gonna happen next to her. I'm honestly not even worried. I'm all like at this point, y'all. It's only so much shit we can do. We can just hope the best for her. But as far as anybody trying to reach out to her, anybody trying to be her friend, you got to leave her alone. You got to let her deal with her own shit. Let her be. You can't try to save her. She don't want to be saved. What J. Cole said, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That's what it is. If the family left her in jail, content creators, CCs, that's what CC stands for. Content creators needed to mind their, business. And yeah, exactly. They needed to mind her business, mind their business. And I think if you're not equipped to handle certain situations and certain people like that, why would you take that on? Let me let Casey on. What's up, Casey?
Yo, what's up? I'm
Not
not coming
much.
to
Go
be.
ahead and sound off.
I'm not coming to be petty, but hey, at this point, Jackson lost hope. The jailhouse don't want her. The hospital don't want her. Just go ahead and move back in with Gumby and call it a day.
But he don't want her. That's the problem.
Don't nobody want him but her. So hey, they Jay-Z and Beyonce, but the low brand version.
Right. Because Nikki don't even want him. So I mean, yeah, he asked out too. So he might as well go back to Jag. That's what you're saying.
Yep. They go ahead and drive around Texas, Louisiana in the little bucket they got, eating on the dog.
Well, you know what? They ain't got no car no more. That's the thing. So they're gonna have to do public transportation. Y'all got public transportation in Dallas? You better get them a bus ticket. They can't afford no Uber. You know, her friend said that, you know, he was cash apping her to catch an Uber and stuff like that.
Well, probably call Regina Lasagna, whatever her name is. She got that R. Kelly and Aaliyah money.
No, she just got their DNA. She ain't got the money. Hold on, my nose is running. She just got the DNA. She ain't got the money.
Look, she ain't got the talent either. But
damn, she ain't got the talent, the money. All she got is the DNA. Okay, they call it DART. Okay, yeah, here in the Bay Area, we call it BART. Well, no, it's called AC Transit is the bus, but our train system is called BART. That's funny. It's called DART out there.
But that's all I want. I'm gonna let y'all go.
Okay, thank you, Casey, for coming. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right, have a good one. Yeah, y'all. So they're gonna have to catch the DART. That's a weird name. They need to change that. What that stand for? Dallas Alumni Rapid Transit. Is that what it stands for? Dallas Alumni Rapid Transit. That's what DART stand for, y'all. I made that shit up. I don't know, y'all. Oh man. Oh damn, I need a mirror real quick. Hold on. All right, sorry, I got no booga woogers. Shit, I don't want y'all to say I start sniffing stuff up my nose and shit. Dallas Area Regional Transit. Oh, ding, 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 ding. AT2 Perry said she is not on the run, but on the way. Yo, I'm sorry I missed that comment, Perry. Thank you, Nikwa. She is on the walk. She is on the walk to remember. Y'all remember that movie? Walk to Remember? That's what she's on right now. She is on a long walk. No, she Jill Scott. I forgot. Let's take a long walk. She is really taking a long walk. Like, so we don't know where Jag is. She could have found her a hotel or something, or she probably sleeping on somebody's couch. And I was just thinking too, where's Jag play brother in the black community when somebody is like, yo, is not actually blood related? They yo play brother, play sister, play mama, play well, I don't know about play daddy, play grandma, play cousin. That's what we say in the black community when we say put the word play and then a family thing to it. So yeah, where's her play brother at? Like, is her play brother there to like, where are these people at? Damn, I just hope I never get to the point where there's nobody there for me. That's really some sad shit. Like, I'm serious, y'all. That's really some sad shit. Trying to get her the walk of fame. But it's really sad that she ain't got nobody there to like help her or pull her in and be like, hey, I got you a place to stay. You can stay here and be happy and, stuff like that. And you can get yourself together. She ain't got that option. It kind of makes you think too, if you ever get arrested or you're in a bind and you're down and out, who are the three people that you got to call, Unfortunately, Jag don't got those. Because I know me, I'm going to call my dad. I'm going to call my mother who abandoned me. And I'm going to call... and I can call my uncles, and then I'll go down the line, a sister, brother and all that. Like, but I have people I could call if I'm ever in a bind. Like for her, I don't think she has anybody. She's really SOL. And of course, the other girl that she's with who got kicked out the facility, she's holding on to this girl because she ain't got no other option, y'all. She ain't got no other option but to hold on to this girl. And Jag loves a stray. I'm surprised she don't take in stray animals, but she take in stray people. She loves a stray, hang on to them, and leech off of them and say, oh, I'm going to help you do this and that. And it's all like, you can't even help yourself. How are you going to help the stray? SDWLKP overstepped their boundaries. She was in the best place. Why not leave it alone? Exactly. You think her mama's sending money? AI said she think the mama. I don't know. If she's sending money. Shit. She might be SOL, y'all. Like, because how much money does the mama have to even send to her, or how does the mom even know how to send money to her? Like, I don't. That's a good question. She'll head over to the Real Life to collect her coin. Oh, yeah, Real Life production. Yo, isn't a documentary coming out today or is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow, I think. She needs to apologize to everyone. She broke her bridges. Exactly. I do believe in that. Oh, thank you, Tanisha. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. She's great. She always like super chats or super stickers. Like, I appreciate that, Tanisha. Thank you. Jag is the mama's addiction. Ooh, that was a good one. That's her mama's addiction, right? MB. Nosy Ho wanted to help Jaguar make money with her YouTube, but Jag wasn't interested. Oh, Pauline, I didn't know that. Yeah, because I'm all like, damn, we all making money off of Jag, but Jag ain't making money off of Jag. Thank you, Patricia. Jag ain't making money off of Jag. Like, I don't think Jag made a penny off of all this stuff. Now, do I feel like I need to give her some money and stuff? No, I don't feel that bad. I don't feel. Yeah, Priceless. They do have a documentary coming out tomorrow. If somebody wants to drop, well, I think my mods can only do that. But if somebody wants, because we like Real Life Productions, we ain't got no beef with them. So yeah, check out Real Life Productions. Life is spelled with a Y and not an I. So make sure you guys check them out. Stud in the dud. What did Stephanie say? Stephanie said, I wonder if there was an urgency to get her out because people are starting. Oh, damn, Stephanie. Let me see if I can get your comment. Sorry. Is it going to show? Oh no, it's not showing for whatever reason. Oh damn, here we go. I wonder if there was an urgency to get her out because people were starting to say they wanted refund. Definitely for that GoFundMe. I could see that. Yeah, Stephanie, I could definitely see that. Because I donate money to you, right? I'm expecting a result. I'm expecting for her to be out, or that's why I was all like, if they were gonna put money on her books and stuff like that, the people could have did that directly. Like, why did anybody donate to the GoFundMe? But yeah, they definitely could have been an urgency. But I still go back. It seems like, oh, once Tokyo Tony got involved, it was all like, oh, we got to beat her to it. Let's go ahead and, get her out of jail now. It didn't seem like it just quote unquote happened. Thank you, Miqua. It didn't seem like it quote unquote just happened. It seemed like, okay, Tokyo Tony getting involved. People had questions about the GoFundMe. It was a whole bunch of different things. Why? Okay, now we got to go ahead and get her out. I can't say, oh, it was the goodness in their heart. Yeah, goodness. I don't know about that. They definitely not good people. Like I said, I don't too much care about King Payne, but I honestly, he just follows whatever the other people do. He's not really like a main target or whatever. Now, Dookie Wayne, that's another story. He definitely knows what he's doing. Even if he goes, I was in the hospital because my anxiety. Even if he does all that, he's still an asshole. That don't change anything about him. But yeah, the people basically got way too deep into it. No, Key, she got kicked out. For those of you just coming in, Jaguar got kicked out of the place because she was acting a fool. She started fighting with them, not physically, but fighting with them, being uncooperative. And I know I butchered that word. Just continue with me. She was, not doing what she was supposed to do, and so they kicked her out. They didn't want her there. Tokyo probably sitting back in the cut watching. Yeah, I know. I would be like Tokyo too. I mean, shit, I'm Tokyo right now. We all Tokyo, minus all the crack and the black lips and stuff like that. But we all Tokyo right now. We just sitting back chilling, like, hey, that's on y'all. That is on y'all. Like, this ain't got shit to do with me. I think it would have been smart to try to partner up with Tokyo. I think that would have been better. But hey, now we looking at you like, oh, well, you were supposed to help her. Mm-hmm. D Jones said I said it was only going to be 2 weeks. I think D Jones, were you the one who said that it was only going to be 2 weeks there? Oh no, what happened to Thelma? I got my 3 donations back from GoFundMe in the refund after one of the main CCs cursed me out. Oh, Thelma, I'm sorry about that. Wow, why'd they cuss you out? You don't have to click the link if you don't want to, or you don't even have to say it. What's up, Benita? You don't have to say it if you don't want to, but I'm curious to know why. Was it because you were asking too many questions? That's probably what it was. Like, where the hell is the money? When y'all gonna get her out? And then, for a minute she was blocked from getting out of jail. So I can see why people be like, okay, well, what you gonna do with the money? Are we gonna get a refund? Like, what's going on? That's fair. Stephanie's still shooting her shot at Tokyo. Speaking from the purple couch. Wow, so their little plan failed. Right, it did. So sad. They should have left her right. You saying what everybody else saying? Everybody else is saying the same thing. Should have left her there. Why did you feel the need to get her out? Like, there was honestly no need to get her out, especially if sober living was the only plan. And remember, they was all like, oh, she's going to love it there. She's going to be this and that. And they was making it a big thing. And it now come to find out, it's not necessarily sober living, it's Jag. Just like, her family is the problem. Sam Senior is the problem. Goomba is a problem. He still, he still deleted that damn dog. What's up, Naughty? But all these people are the problem, and it's never Jag. Jag never says like, "Yo, I effed up, I messed up." Jag, even though Goomba was on that lease, Jag is still to blame for her mom being evicted. If you're supposed to be her power of attorney, you should have at least had her shit together. But you didn't even have her shit together. You effed her over. I would never F over my family like that. Now, allegedly, they said I did, but allegedly, but I would never F over my family like that. If you're going to take the reins and be like, okay, I'm the one who's going to take care of you, mom, that's your responsibility, you know? Just like, I'm the oldest sibling. So when it comes to, my uncles and, my parents and all that stuff, I'm the next in line. Now, am I ready to take on that responsibility? I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Hell no, I'm gonna be asking y'all for advice. I'm not even lying. When I get to that point where I have to then take care of my older family and stuff like that, I'm gonna be asking y'all for advice. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I know it all. And when y'all had to take care of your parents and stuff like that, y'all probably didn't know it all either, you know? When my grandma was passing away, I was 20. Yeah. When my grandma on my dad's side was passing away, I was 20 years old. I didn't know how to handle that. When she went through, oh damn, I'm getting ready to cry. Oh shit. When she went through dementia, I didn't know how to handle that. That was something very new. First of all, let me be honest. Let's be clear. Which you can go get your T-shirt. Let's be clear. I didn't know what dementia was when they was like, "Yeah, your grandma has dementia." I was like, "What the fuck is dementia?" I know that's not funny, but I was like, "What the fuck is dementia? Dementia? Like, what is that?" I was thinking dementia was some kind of cancer or something. I don't know. Is dementia like well, no, it's not cancer. What would you categorize dementia? I know it's like memory loss and stuff like that, but anyway, when they said she had dementia, I was all like, "What the fuck is dementia?" Like I never experienced that, and so when my grandma would like tell me like different stories and stuff like that, I mean, like, what the. Like, this ain't my grandma. Like, I literally, when your family member goes through, dementia, it seems like they're not in their body. That's what it feels like. Oh, you're dealing with your mom right now? Can y'all put hearts in the chat for Naughty real quick? I'm so sorry about that, Naughty. But when they go through dementia, like they're there, but they're not there. And so my last memory of my grandma before she had dementia was at it was my sister's graduation. I remember I went to my sister's 8th grade graduation, right? And I was all like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see my grandma," because all my family lives here in the Bay Area, right? And I was in the Valley at the time. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see my grandma." And so I remember, me and my grandma were sitting on the porch and we were talking, right? And hold on. I was sitting on the porch. We were talking. And I remember we were just having a normal conversation, right? And everything was fine. And so then that following weekend, I remember, thank you, Tanisha. You don't have to. Thank you. Thank you. I remember the following weekend, she had came over our house. And this is when we were living in Tracy. She had came over our house. And like they're like, "Your grandma's not doing too well. Your uncle noticed that there were some things going on with her." And shit, they're gonna screenshot this shit. Something's not right, and we got to take her to the doctor and see what the hell's wrong with her. And I remember she was sleeping because my room was upstairs, and I remember she was like she was in the next room over, and it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. She like knocked on my door, and I couldn't hear what she was saying, and so I was all like, "What's going on, Grandma?" And I was all like, "What's wrong?" And then she was like, "Oh, I still don't remember what she said because I was like half asleep, and so I just knew something was wrong. So what I did, I went over and just laid on the floor, um, next to the bed or whatever. And she seemed like she was okay. And I don't even know what this has to do with Jag. I don't even know why I'm telling this story. And she was like sleeping, and she was laying down, and she just seemed like she was okay. And I was all like, okay, I felt comfortable to leave. And I was like, Grandma, I'm gonna go back in my room, let me know if you're okay. And she was like, okay. And so I say that all to say I didn't realize what was going on, but that was like the last time that I was gonna have any normalcy. And I hate using the word normal, you know what I mean? I hate using that. But that was like the last time I was gonna have like an actual conversation with her. And so my grandma ended up living like another year and a half and stuff like that, right? After that whole situation went down. But it was just that, um, once your family member goes through dementia, they're kind of already dead, if that makes sense. I hate saying it that way. When they go through dementia, they're already dead. Like that old them that that person has left. Like, yeah, you'll get some kind of moments with them. You'll get moments and they know, like my grandma always knew who I was. She never was like confused who I was or anything like that. I never had that. It was just like weird stories and stuff like that, right? But the person that I grew up with and who took care of me and stuff, that person was gone. And so just kind of remembering that, and it's a lot. And I'm kind of like, damn, I don't want to have to experience that, or I don't want to go through that. And like, I know there's not like a cure for, dementia or anything like that. So you kind of just go through things, and yeah, it's just a horrible feeling. That's the only thing I can really say. Um, oh, Nadi is here. Hold on. Let me let Nadi on. What's up, Nadi? How you doing?
Sending you love, AT2. It's hard.
Thank you.
It's hard. Like, I put on a smile and everything, but I really miss my mom. And what she was. And I just try to make the best of it and create new memories with her.
Thank you, Miss T.
I did go through this with my grandma, her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And she did recognize me because we were the ones like actively taking care of her all the time and stuff like that. But it's like I had to go through like a grieving process, like of who my mom used to be and stuff like that. So my heart goes out to you. I know exactly what you're feeling, and I just pray over it every day, and I just embrace the good moments. When she's having good moments, I hang on to those.
Right.
And I was the first one that recognized it. The rest of my family didn't want to accept it.
Yeah.
So I had that whole battle. and I'm telling, like, mommy's different, mommy's different, mommy's different. And, it's a process, like, to get her to the neurologist. Like, my mom, her doctor passed away. I had to set up all new doctors for her.
Oh,
She
no.
couldn't remember anything. Like, it was like I had to start from scratch. Like, and my mom was very responsible and things like that. But it took for my brother to total her car. We found out she hadn't paid her bills in months. And that's just wasn't her. And I'm like, see, now does everyone believe me and things like that? So, like,
right.
It's hard. And you're right. And it's not so harsh, but that's what really happens. The person that they used to be just kind of dies out and fizzles away. And I'm dealing with a lot of the repeating, and the short-term memory is just diminishing and things like that. They have medications that will slow it down, but it's just not a cure. It's in the same category as Alzheimer's,
right,
and things like that.
So you guys actually did medication and stuff like that to try to, yeah. For my grandma, she was one of those people, like, she was all like, "Hey, when it's my time, it's my time. Don't try to do all this and that." It was kind of like, let it be. And so, oh, now I'm done crying now. Okay, I got it together. But
Woo, shake it off.
Right, you gotta shake it off for a minute. But you get to that point where you're like, okay, this is what they wanted. They want to just be in peace. My grandma got to pass away at home, what she always wanted to do. So it really, I think about, this is what she wanted. She lived a full life. She has no regrets. Like, you have to remember that. And that kind of what helps me go through. But I had never shared that story out loud, of like what actually happened and how, I discovered it. Because again, I was only like, she passed away when I was 20, but I was only like 18, 19 when we first discovered it. So I didn't know how to deal with that because I was still young, And
I mean,
what I'm learning
fortunately,
is that no matter what age, you're not ready for it.
Never. It's nothing to prepare you for that. I went through it with my grandmother, and you would think I would be ready, but there's nothing to prepare you for that. You just got to stay prayed up through it. I just try to remain positive and not dwell on the bad days, and it just makes you nervous. Like, my mom has gotten lost. We had to call the cops and find her and things like that. Like, because
oh my God,
stuff that she used to can do on her own, she can't. Like, she can't remember how to get, like, she'll get there and she can't remember how to get back home.
Wow. See, my grandma was sick, so she wasn't able, so we didn't have to really deal with that. She did try to get out of her hospital bed and she fell and they had to help her back in. But other than that, we didn't have to deal with it because she was actually sick. So your mom is still with us, right?
She's still with us.
Okay, yeah, but she's not sick. She has health issues, but she's not like, she's mobile.
She's very mobile.
Okay,
like,
yeah. So you guys have to be like, where is she? Where's she at? See, we didn't have to deal with that, so I can't even imagine what you're going through.
It was a lot. Like, my heart dropped when my brother called me, like, "Mommy didn't come home." Like, what do you mean? And it was like freezing outside. But see, I know my mom's patterns, so I was able to. I know which way she drives.
Shout out to Vegas.
To different places, so I was able to find her based on her patterns and things like that. So, but she was freezing. Like, it was just, I told, like, she can't be alone. She can't drive alone anymore and things like that. So when you go from a parent that was like so independent all her life, and she's the oldest, so she took care of everyone, all her siblings and things like that. So, like, it's just different. But I just, when you started talking about it, it just resonated. I'm like, oh
yeah, I didn't mean to make y'all cry. I'm sorry about that. I was in the moment. I was preaching. It was like, here we go. But I kind of think about Sam Jr. because he technically is the one to have to take care of his mom, but he's not in the position. He's only like 21-ish or something like that. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, at 21, 22, I turned into a freak. So I definitely wasn't ready to be taking care of no goddamn parents and shit like that. So, like it's weird, but for him, his mom is not in the right state. And so I can't even imagine what he's going through having to take care of his mom, and he's not even there to take care of her, and he probably feels helpless. I'm
He
telling you.
really
And
does.
the reason why he was with Jag, not because she let him do everything, I'm pretty sure that played a part, but I believe he thought like, yo, my mom needs me. Bet you anything. I don't know if Sam has ever said this because I don't watch all the other content creators who interview him, but I bet you anything he did not want to leave. He was like, my mom needs me. And with his grandma, he was probably, my grandma needs me. And so that's probably why he didn't want to go. Because I know with my grandma, I was there every week. I would at least go 2 or 3 times a week to go see her.
Exactly. And I also think it's a case of, because my brother had to raise his son just like Sam Senior. His mom was mentally ill. And when my nephew turned 18, he left my brother a Dear John letter because he wanted to go. He just yearned for his mother. He just wanted his mom that bad. And guess what? It lasted a month. Because he didn't realize how sick she was.
Right. He didn't know how to deal with it.
He didn't know how to deal with it. So when I see Sam Jr., I'm like, all he wants is just his mom. He doesn't care about all this fame and stuff like that. He just wants to be able to sit there and love on his mom and things like that. And I just feel like this whole situation with Jag, they just enabled her. They knew exactly what she was going to do. Like, come on. I mean, she's been doing this for how long? We all know her pattern. And I just think they enabled her to be worse.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of that'd be best for Jag, I don't even know if she talks to Sam Jr., but maybe she just needs a conversation with him and he can probably just pour some positivity into her. Who's her one person that can talk to her? I don't even think Sam Jr. is the person to even talk to her. But everybody has that one person they can talk to and calms them down and gets them on their shit. You know what I mean?
Nobody could talk to Jag. Her ex-husband said it. She does not like to be held accountable for any of her wrongdoings. And until Jag lets go of the past, she's going to be stuck. She's going to be stuck in this rut. Because, it can't be everybody else. It's got to be you. You fall out with everybody. Everybody. Until Jag does not have enablers behind her, that's when I think she'll finally start to take a little bit of accountability. But if they put her back on this YouTube, she's going to be 10 times worse because she's going to be on a vengeful mission.
Right. She wants vengeance. Exactly. All right, Nadi, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you. And definitely I'm sending you love and your whole family love, as well as the chat. I've been seeing you guys' comments. I just haven't been putting them up. I appreciate y'all. But thank you, Nadi. I love you. And make sure you guys check out her channel, Nadi Love Movement. Check it out. All right, bye, Nadi. All right. Oh, I love that Nadi came up here. I felt after she came up here, I was like, okay, I got a little support. I got a little backup. So thank you, Nadi. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out her channel. Last thing that I wanted to say, when you guys email me about teaming up, and this person knows who they are, when you guys email me about teaming up against other YouTubers and stuff like that, if I don't know you, I'm not willing to do that. If I never seen you in my chat, if I never seen you come over here and show me love, if you ain't never sent me no money, I'm not going to partner up with you to try to take down another YouTuber. So I say all that to say, even if I knew you, I technically wouldn't do that either. But when people try to come together, and this is a message for all YouTubers, when people try to come together and try to get you to take down other people, y'all better be careful with that, because when things go awry, they're going to be like, yeah, it was this person, it was that person, it was this person, they all were a part of it and all that shit. So you got to be very careful when you try to do that whole teaming up to try to take somebody down. Be very careful with that. And, you know, to anybody who wants to message me about trying to team up and go after anybody, pay me first and then we can have a conversation. But that's not even going to guarantee you that I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just know. Because if anything, AT2 is going to be the fall guy. I'm the one with the larger platform. I'm going to be the fall guy. So I'm not down with any of that. Leave me alone. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. But for me over here, like, no, please don't email me. Please don't message me. Don't try to get me to team up and do X, Y, and Z. I wish you the best on your journey. And I hope you do take that motherfucker down. However, I'm not going to be a part of it. So that's what I wanted to put out there. And if the person get offended, that is A-okay with me. But at least you know that I'm not down with it. So this is a message to all content creators. Please be careful with all that. When people email you or message you or DM you, just be like, oh, okay. You know, just give them the head nod and okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. You know, and I actually just was flat out with the person. I was like, you've never supported me. I was just honest with the person. I was like, you never supported me. You know, let's be clear. Right, Sexy City, let's be clear. You know, you never supported me. So why would I team up with you? And because now this person is going after you? No, like, my hands are washed. I don't know you. You know, there's very few people, you know, and that's going to take up too much of my time trying to partner with you. And then I got to take them phone calls, like, stop calling me. You know, there's only a few people that I like actually calling me. The rest of y'all, please don't call me. Don't message me. Don't do none of that. Shit, leave me alone. Give me my time to debrief and shit from YouTube. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Deuces.